In this tutorial, we will be addressing tips for success in building maps in the Fall Guys game. In order to build a map, we need to go to the wrench tool that is at the very top of the screen. In order to do this, we need to click the right bumper on the controller, which is at the top. It's the top button. We need to hit that twice. Different controllers may have different controls, but those will be provided at the beginning of this video for your reference. From here, we have the option to create a new map or to load one that we have been previously working on. For these purposes, we need to choose Create New. Here you have two different modes you can choose from. You have Race and you have Survival. We are going to choose Race today. Here you also get two choices of a theme, but we are going to go with the original instead of the digital today. This is just giving us an overview of what kind of round we are making. We can just confirm that. When building maps in Fall Guys, it is important to stay mindful of your budget. At the top right corner, you can see that you have a budget of $2,000 to spend. From here, we are going to go over the tools that will be very beneficial to you when building this map. At the bottom right of the screen, you can see that the down arrow on the D-pad is highlighted for tools. We are going to go ahead and click that to get to our tools. From here, our first option is our undo and redo button. This just gives you the option to undo your changes that you've made or reapply changes that you have taken away. Over here, we have our object snap. This is very beneficial because if you have two items close together, you don't have to worry about if there's going to be a space between them because this will just automatically pull them together. Our next option is our overlapping. This is probably the most beneficial option there is because it's so hard to get things to be perfect when building maps. So just having this option so that you can kind of put them together and not have any spaces is so nice. This multi-select just gives you the option to select many different objects in order to move them all in the same way. It just helps to keep them together and you don't have to move each single piece to where you want it. You can move multiple pieces to where you need them. And this is our camera snap. So when this is on, anytime you have an object, it's going to put your camera in the center of that object so that you know where you're moving it. Moving on to our settings for our objects, you can see in the little bubble towards the bottom of the screen, in order to get to our objects, we need to press the up button on the D-pad. And this brings up all of our options. In order to navigate them, we need to use our left joystick and we can scroll through them. I'm going to just choose this option for now. This is a platform. We can place it, we can size it, and we can submit it. I will go over those controls in another tutorial. But here we can see to the right side of the screen, we have the option to change our settings. So choose that. And this gives us the option to change the color of our platform. A lot of objects have the option to change their settings, but not all objects will have that option. Some objects have multiple settings that you can change, and some of them just have one option, such as the color, to change. And that is all I have for you for the tips for success in building maps for Fall Guys. Thank you.